Hey, what's up, guys? We're ready to break down the best decks in Clash Royale for the Double Evolution Tournament in 2025. So the meta has completely shifted. It is a dramatic difference compared to 2024. And yeah, we're going to be breaking down some of the top decks that you guys will see at Ultimate Champion and also at the top of the leaderboard here. So without further ado, let's get through. So this deck is consistently played by like a couple people in the top 10. And it's just also going to be played at top 200. This is a giant lightning Prince Lumberjack Evo Zap deck. I wonder if it actually has rage. I might have messed that up. Let me check. I think I put in the wrong card there. I don't think it has 3 spells. I slightly messed that one up. But it does have Dagger Duchess. And the reason why it has Dagger Duchess is it's going to be very, very... Oh, no, it does have rage. It does have rage. Wow. Okay. I was unaware. Yeah, so this deck does really have rage. Wow. It has 3 small spells. It's also played at 3,500 in the world right now, or sorry, 35,000 medals. So like at the very top of the leaderboard. Interesting that it's played pretty much everywhere. Let me check right now who is playing this so I can have an up-to-date analytics on the players that are here in the top 10. I believe there's at least a couple of them. I want to make sure that I can tell you guys and show you guys for proof, because a lot of you guys are asking me like, oh, deck's not good or whatever. Or sometimes, you know, players are not the person that you thinking they are. So then let's just make sure. I'm pretty sure it's this dude. See if it is that. Yeah, so it's Prime Champ. So wherever he is, the number 8 player currently in the world. He kind of fell down 2 spots, but still top 10. And a couple people in the top 200 in the regular game are right now playing it. So let's get right into the action. This deck has Dagger Duchess, so you can play a little bit more aggressively. And also, when you don't have a Log or Barbril, playing against Log Bait without Dagger Duchess isn't very fun. But when you do have Dagger Duchess, you can pile on way more pressure. How are you? Dude, I'm going great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for caring. We're going to zap the tower at the start because it's just a safe bet. I'm going to try to go in for a Lumberjack here and just get away with a Mega Man on top of the P.E.K.K.A. ideally. So, should lose his tower here. I don't think he's defending that. Lumberjack plus P.E.K.K.A. is... going to be a recipe for our dude's disaster here, and we're just going to Mega Minion really early as well, just to start damaging down the P.E.K.K.A. And we're going to go and pull the P.E.K.K.A. with a bomber. We'll see how this goes for us. I believe it's going to go fantastic. You never know though. You never necessarily know how it's going to go, and it should be good for us. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Prince directly on the Electro Wizard, and then it's going to go back towards the Goblin Giant. In this placement, it's going to definitely guaranteed go back. I could zap to reset this, but doesn't really matter to me. I dislike losing a tower here, but it is a necessity at this point. There's really nothing else we can do to justify going in for a zap here. Should be able to kill most of the Sparky. Even if you decide to zap on me, that's totally fine for me. I like this matchup because we have multiple resets for the Sparky. I don't really like the fact that he's got P.E.K.K.A. with Sparky and Goblin Giant, kind of a weird deck. But it is what it is. Sometimes you're just given weird spots and you have to make it happen. We're expecting him to probably P.E.K.K.A. on this. Okay, I didn't expect him to do that. That was kind of weird. We're going to wait for the Sparky to get a shot. Then we should be able to kill the Sparky with a bomber, I believe. Are we cooked? I hope not. This is insane. I have to Evo Zap on this. I think I might have just lost the first game. What the heck is this happening? Alright, guys. We lost the first game of the stream. Not what we were looking to see. We did have the Lumberjack on the tower, but... I never win the first game, no matter what. It's crazy. That's actually insane. So we'll just jump on to the next one. We'll pretend that we did not play against a P.E.K.K.A. player with Sparky and having the P.E.K.K.A., you know, end up killing the bomber before the bomber killed the Sparky. Actually lost me the game. So, you know, you live, you learn. You fumble some games, but you bounce on next ones. Even if you're playing against top 10 deck in the world, sometimes mid-ladder decks will beat you if you're just not well played, well versed with our deck. I thought that Lumberjack there would give me enough damage to make it worthwhile, but I guess I wanted to play a little bit more defensive than what I was doing. It's totally fair. It's totally fine. I think moving forward, if I see something cycled in the back like that, I'll probably go same side into it a little bit more than I did there. The P.E.K.K.A., maybe I just cycle Giant and then just wait and see what our opponent's going to do instead of going for Lumberjack plus Giant. So we learned a lot there. Maybe just play a little bit more defensive. The Giant at the bridge is fine when you see P.E.K.K.A., but probably not fine to go Lumberjack plus Giant. So learned a lot there. That was crazy. Nice haircut. Thanks, man. I appreciate you noticing, and thanks for the good vibes, brother. All right, so should just be able to go and throw down a Giant here. And then I think it's in our best interest to get the Zap hovering in case he's going to drop any bait card, which he'll probably will, like a Skeleton Army. Got a little bit of a redemption arc there. Love being able to make predictions on the opponent. Hovering spells always feels good. Not the curse, it strikes again. Dude, what can I say? We lost the first game. It happens. I just finished my 10-hour online driving school in 2 days. Damn, dude, that feels like it probably hurt. I don't know what hurt more, 10 hours of driving school or me losing that first game. Holy heck. Yo, what's up, Tim? What's going on, bro? Tim, do you ever go to Tim's? Do you ever do the Canadian thing? I went to Saudi Arabia and there was actually Tim Hortons there. It was unbelievable to see that. It was so funny. It was really, really funny. We're gonna lumberjack here and we're gonna go for a prince as well. I think it's gonna be really good for me to just defend though, because if this guy is gonna do that, I was gonna think that we could just win the game, but it's one of those moments where our opponent just doesn't really want to do anything. He's just gonna all in me, so totally fine by me if we can go in for a bomber like that and then swiftly secure a offensive presence, go in for a Mega Me as well, and walk away with a very dominant win. So love winning games. So now we're going to be 1-1, where it's not where we want to be, but you know, we'll have a much better than even win ratio here, I promise. Deck is very good, so I shouldn't be losing too much. And I like when I lose and I could be like, okay, messed up, you know, I can get better at the game, and that's always a good vibe. Does the creator code do anything if I don't spend money? Yeah, it doesn't do anything unless you spend money. And you don't have to spend money or anything like that, bro. It's just, if you already are spending money on the game, using my creator code helps a lot. Big fan, not gonna lie, I pay for your coaching. I mean, I coach on stream. I tell you guys, like, what's up? I tell you my thought process. I give, like, really good decks. It's obviously not individualized, but I don't think I would ever do individualized coaching. What's funny, Tim Hortons has been in Saudi since a long time ago. Really? I did not know that it was, like, been there for forever. What did Tim say? Said something. I am Canadian. Timbits is my nickname. Damn, that's hilarious, dude. That's actually so funny. I feel like anyone that's named or anyone named Tim would probably have some connection to it, whether it's emotional or just like, you know, at least I remember that or something. It's just too cool to not. Love your content, bro. Fire haircut. Thanks, bro. We got fired in the first game. We got flamed. Absolutely wrecked. It's just a reminder of, like, no matter what you're playing against, no matter who you match into, you can always lose if you don't have the right card cycle and you mess up and you overcommit early on. So, like, it's one of those things that I would have won 100% if I didn't, like, play so aggressive. But it's nice a reminder that you just, like, you can't control for that if you're going to play poorly. So using the code just because I can? Yeah, man, I'm not going to stop you. You do live streams at this time? Yeah, today, this is the live stream video today, and then there's going to be a video 12 hours from now, so... Well, I guess 15 hours from now. Sorry. So, yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff. Where from Canada are you? Well, I'm not actually from Canada. If you're talking to Tim, he'll answer that maybe. But I went to Ottawa a lot, and I went to Montreal a ton. That is where I was going. I went to different parts of Canada. I went to Saint Lazare. I went to Montreal. I went to Quebec. I went to a lot of different places. Canada's a beautiful place. It really is. Really, really like Canada. The people there are always very nice to me as well. What are we doing here? I think we might just be able to go in for a prince and then go in for a bomber. Nah, I think we're just going to do this. We're going to zap. Very cool. Nice defense. I also did the Fukuoka Community Day for Pokemon today, so that's what I did. I got a haircut. I picked up some new shirts as well. That was a W. I got a few new shirts that are really, really high quality for cheap, and I was really happy about that. And then... what else did I do? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I played a ton of Pokemon. I played Pokemon for around 3 or 4 hours, which is probably the most unproductive thing I've ever done, but it was so fun for me. It's a nice, refreshing little break that I kind of enjoy doing it. It's like, hey, I exercise while I'm doing it because I'm walking around trying to collect as many as I can. At least that's what I tell myself. I think that Pokemon Go is like a healthy habit. Maybe. Probably not, but it is. You know, it's one of those things that I enjoy. How do you like driving in Montreal? Ooh, I didn't drive in Montreal. I did not enjoy the experience of going in cars anywhere in Saudi Arabia or Canada, like Montreal, French Canada. It was crazy. I mean, I live in Seattle. The drivers here are horrendous. So I'm like pretty comfortable driving with really bad drivers. Main thing that you guys have to consider is every time you're driving in the world, you have to assume that someone that is on the street right next to you is fresh out of an insane asylum. You can't expect these people to drive correctly. You can't expect them to not be on their phone. These people have no regard for safety at all. Like, just when you are driving, assume everyone is absolutely insane and they've just like got out of the insane asylum. Like you cannot expect them to be in a right frame of mind to drive, because most of the time you're going to get cut off. You're going to have people be really aggro. I remember like when I got my computer fixed, I was getting my computer fixed like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. I had this expedition where I was driving a very long distance, and you know, it was a red light and I had plenty of room to turn in, and I signaled. There was a lot of space and I was like, okay, I'm going to go in. And then I double checked multiple times. And on the second check, even though this person was very far away, they pulled in from a parking lot, and then they sped up so that I didn't have any room. Like, it was the most aggressive thing I've ever seen in my life, and it was so funny. I was like, there's no way that that person just actively tried to make sure I could not like move up at all. It was insane. So I was just like, you want to make sure that you always are very, very careful when you're driving, at least in Seattle or different areas where people generally are really aggressive. It's 9 in Seattle and midnight in Boston. It's going to be daylight savings. Oh, really? I didn't know it was going to be daylight savings. Dude, I hate how the time changes. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's that beneficial for people anymore. I think it was beneficial in the olden days, but probably not as much anymore. You guys let me know if you think it's a good thing that they do that or not. Also, I was really hoping maybe we'll kill that, but I guess not. I'd have fumbled the bag. I hope I didn't. Hopefully the lumberjack plus the evolution will allow us to kill that and then not lose the wizard. Ooh, this is looking really bad. That's a big oops for me, big dog. All right, we're going to try to play our best. This is looking horrendous, actually, so have to play super, super well. Otherwise, we're going to get banished to hell by Dry. I think we want to go opposite lane here. I don't think going into this is going to be a beneficial tactic for me. We have Evolve Zap, so there's a lot of potential here. I'm actually going to do it right now. This probably takes tower, to be honest. Or mostly. Yeah, that definitely takes towers. That's huge. That's a really good play on our end. And then the lumberjack's going to counter push. I think we can pop the skeleton barrel before it reaches tower. Don't even have to spend any elixir there. Beautiful. Alright, so he's going to take my tower 100%. Wild work going in for that NATO. That is objectively not the strategy that he should ever be deploying, because now he's down a lot of elixir and he has to deal with a lumberjack and a giant. This lumberjack's just going to get near the tower, and I think we kick him. Guess not. I guess I was wrong. Mega Knight Evolution is kind of an annoying card, not going to lie. It is not a fun time in the life of Jake. At least it's going to take a couple cycles for him to get back to like the full strength of that. Okay, he's going directly into that. That just doesn't work. So we're good. We're good. We're chilling. We just run it back the exact same thing. This time we should be able to get damage because the Mega Knight Evolution will not be able to kill everything because the Mega Knight Evolution is not in store. All right, never mind. He's just going to do that. That kind of sucks for me. If that hit the tower, oh my gosh. Well played, bro. I can't believe you did that. Like, I genuinely am flabbergasted that you're good enough to do that. That's crazy. He had the wherewithal to know that he had to do that. All right, we're going to go bomber here. We're going to pull that King Tower, and then we're going to lumberjack. This guy seems quite good at the game. Like, actually, I'm impressed. All right, we're going to go for an Evo Zap on bats, probably. Yeah, there's the bats. I knew he was going to do that. This guy's good at the game. Wow, GG, man. That was a fun game. I genuinely had to play a little bit better at the end to come back, and he was running a weird deck that felt a little bit mid-ladder, but he had some skill mixed in there, too. So, fun game. Glad we were able to bounce back. I think Mega Knight Evolution is definitely like an S-tier card right now. So if you guys are wondering, like, what are good evolutions to level up? Lumberjack Evolution is amazing. Mega Knight Evolution is really, really good. I would say that those two are just phenomenal no matter what deck you're playing. I did say that those are just, well, not no matter what deck you're playing, but Lumberjack Evolution can usually be splashed in every single deck, I would say. Dark Goblin's also super good right now, too. Yeah, Hunter Evolution is good, too. Just a few that are great. What haircut is that? It's like a tailored haircut to what I like. It's not really, I guess it's like faded, 2 on the sides all the way down. And then the top is a little bit longer. And then the back, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully you were able to get a glimpse of what it looks like. I just got out of the shower too. I really like how the haircut looks. Having a taper a bit, it's like it looks cleaner than just a absolute like side length. If you have an absolute like complete side length throughout and it's the same thing, it doesn't look as good in my experience. Also for me, having longer hair on the top and then also shorter hair on the sides looks a lot better. Depending on what you look like, depending on your like, your face structure, different haircuts look better for different people. For real, the barber cooked? Yeah, I love my barber. If you could remove one card from each rarity, what would you remove? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. I'm not necessarily sure what I would remove from each rarity, but I think I would remove one card for sure without even thinking about it. The stupid little like Rune Giant is not a good card for the game. It buffs up like Mighty Miters and Inferno Dragons to the point there are win conditions. They should be support cards. They shouldn't like automatically defend and then also be able to win games. Like I think that's bad for the game to have something that can do it all, Wow, Mega Minion locking on a tower is huge. That's so much damage. Crazy work. Low taper fade. You know what else is massive? I don't even know like what that meme is from. Same deck? Yeah, no, this guy's got the same deck as me. It's a really good deck. That's why. It's one of the best decks in Clash Royale. What do you think Clash Royale should do to make the game more playable, especially for free-to-play players? Well, I think that they need to listen to the community more, especially content creators. Like when I give them advice, it doesn't seem like they're always listening, which is obviously like a bad thing. If I'm a content creator that's like generally pretty objective on this stuff, I think they would be better served to actually listen to their community more. And I don't think they do. So that would be it. Listen to the community. At least the people that actively like want to make the game a better place instead of the people that are like, oh, I want this card to be nerfed because it benefits my deck, that I'm a professional player and I want this deck to be really good. For me, I don't care if Royal Recruits are nerfed. Honestly, like, even though I main Royal Recruits, I think they do need a nerf. I think they're a little bit strong. But, like, I think I'm very objective about like what I think needs a nerf and what doesn't. I think I'm generally correct on that. And not as biased as other people that play this game for real money and like want to be professional. I just want to have fun when I'm playing this game, to be honest. That's all I care about. And yeah, like things like, I think one of the main changes that's super easy for them to do, that they didn't do, which was disappointing for me, was if you guys have ever played Draft, like regular Draft, I think it's one of the worst game mode ever in the game. Like, I don't think it's fair at all. Sometimes you can match like a Sparky into Electro Dragon Evolution, and you have no way of killing the Electro Dragon Evolution, and you just lose the game. Or you're playing like, I don't know, a ground deck with no anti-air defenses and your opponent has balloon, right? You just automatically lose. Like those type of things, like you should be able to do triple draft in all the challenges instead of regular draft. Regular draft doesn't have a place in the game anymore because the draft options like don't give you a consistent good deck. So then if you guys are ever playing these special challenges, like, where is it? This one right here, the Hunter Evolution draft. I was losing to people that weren't even ranked in Ultimate Champion. I was like, man, there's like nothing I could do there. And I definitely have higher ranks. I'm definitely better statistically by a lot. Like I shouldn't be losing. And like I went through it and I'm like, I still believe that I made the right decision, but I was just given a deck that I couldn't win on. And it's like stuff like that where you just like look at that and you're like, wow, that game mode should never be in the game. It should always be triple draft so you can build a better deck. Way more fun that way. And I've told them that a lot and they just refuse to listen. Another thing that I've told them is I would say at 5 million gold, or at the highest gold count or the highest threshold for things, you should be able to spend those currencies and feel good about it. At the end of the game, players that are the most, I don't know, like committed to Clash Royale should still be able to enjoy the game and look forward to playing every day. Right now on my main account, I actually have nothing to look forward to. There's no achievements. There's nothing that I would want. I literally have no reason to play the game instead of hitting like a different rank. Hitting a different rank at the end of the season on ladder is the only reason that I would like play this account and try to get this at a higher, threshold or a new achievement. It'd be new things at the end game to inspire people to continuously want to play. So then, you keep people or you keep having people strive for new things and have end game content. And there's nothing. And it's just like 5 million gold. There's no gem way to spend gems. There's just like, they've done a horrendous job. So I told them that many times and everyone in the community has. And they just like don't listen. So I don't really know. Those are the things that I would recommend changing. And then also for new players, I think I've told them this a billion times. I said, there's new players in the game and they jump in and they don't have an evolution. It's really unfair to go against people that have evolutions. So give everyone an evolution as soon as they start the game So then they don't have to pay money, and like they'll stay connected to the game. They'll feel like it's fair. If I feel like the game is unfair and I'm playing a game for the first time, and I have a bad first impression, I just delete the game and then I don't re-download it and I just leave. So I don't know. I think that the people that are in charge of Clash Royale are just the wrong people in the wrong positions. And yeah, that's just what I feel. I don't know. I think Clash Royale will be way more successful with different people in charge. Do you have every mastery in the game? I think I have most of them. But yeah, the mastery achievement isn't that cool. There isn't really anything that I derive too much value from on that end. Alright. We're gonna go giant here. And I don't think that any of the things that I said there would be at all bad in any way, shape, or form. And they're all very easy to implement. There's like no reason for them not to do those things. Yeah, like long term, even if you say, oh, we want to make more money on people and we want to make sure that they all buy their first evolution or whatever, well, you're not going to make as much money if they just quit the game, right? Like, you want to make sure that people like stay there. If people literally like get annoyed by not having an evolution and then they like close out of the app, it's like, you know, not a fun thing. And you can give everyone like a free evolution like you always do, because there's always these free events that they just give free evolutions for. So why not just give it like free evolution at the very start for everyone? I feel like that's what it should be. I don't know. Thoughts on Retro Clash? I think that's a good idea. I actually, I'm surprised that they implemented it, to be honest. I was not expecting them to do something that good. It's a really good idea. I think that someone, or a lot of people recommended it, and then they just like did it. I'm super, super surprised, to be honest. But pleasantly surprised. That's a good thing for us. All right, we'll go for a giant here. He's going to fireball. So rage, zap. They just kill the guards, and then the Mega Man kills, and we win. Nice. Cool haircut and sick thumbnail, SirTag. Yeah, thanks, man. I don't know why it had SirTag in there. Thank you, man. Isn't this what gachas do? They give you an early 5 to 6 star. Gachas make a lot of money giving free stuff. Yeah, exactly. Gacha players get you sucked in at the start, right? Gacha games are all about that. They give you free stuff at the start. You start playing, and then when you want to progress more, then you have to spend more money. That's just like common sense. What's your favorite card? Magic Archer. I've just loved it for the longest time. It can get damage from a long, long distance. It has elements of skill paired with tornado and placements. It's something that's easily killable, so it's not super overpowered. Like, it dies a fireball for a fair, even trade. It dies to like arrows plus zap. And yeah, I don't know. The Magic Archer artwork is super cool. I think it's a balanced card that was unique and fun to play while also being good for the game. And that doesn't happen very frequently. Sometimes they'll add cards that are imbalanced, that are unique and cool-ish, but are just bad game design and bad for the game. Like, for instance, Rune Giant is just bad for the game. Do you vote for Evo Valk now that everyone will just nerf it? I think Evo Valk is one of the best evolutions in the game. Like, it's definitely a S or A tier evolution, and I would recommend playing it for sure. UI for streaming tonight. Keep up the good vids. Dude, I have one of the best videos coming out tomorrow. I am so proud of it. Like, legitimately, it feels like a movie. And some of the edits hit so hard that I told my editor, like, I died laughing. And like, you guys, if you watch tomorrow's video, you will laugh really hard. The first games take a little bit of time to ramp up to, but when you get to, like, 10 minutes, you guys will get sucked in. Like, I did not want to stop watching it. So, really, really fun video. I'm really proud of my editor, and that will be published tomorrow, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I did. I'm super, super hyped to release that. And then after that, I don't know the other videos. I don't think they're as fun as that one, but that one is actually one of my most fun videos that I've ever published, or will ever publish. This just looks bad. This doesn't look good. All right, we're going to rage up the giant and kill the skeletons, then maybe do some weird rinky-dink tower trade. I guess we didn't lose a tower. That's fine. It's all good out here. Is Prince Rascal's bait still viable? Yeah, it is, but there's better versions of it. And I'll show you a better log bait version after a couple games here. What's the coolest card based off of looks? I really think Magic Archer is up there. I really love the Magic Archer. It is such an amazing artwork. And I think that the Clash Royale team has done a great job on all of the artwork generally, besides the Berserker, which feels AI generated. Everything other than that, I'm pretty, I don't know, pretty happy about. I just think the Berserker was horribly done. That was the only thing. I like the Goblin Machine. I don't know if you guys do, but I like the fact that it's kind of like Jinx rockets from Arcane. Cool. It's really, really cool. I said fool. I don't know why. Maybe I'm the fool. I voted for the book. Oh, dude. You're one of them. What's this guy doing? He is cooking. Cooking himself. His haircut, man. Thanks, dude. I was playing a lot of tennis, and I kept getting hair in my eyes, and I'm like, damn. Not anymore. Also, apparently, wearing hats, like, is worse for balding and, like, worse for your hair. Which kind of makes sense. I learned that. Or people were telling me that a lot. Like, oh, if you do that, like, it's worse for your head. Or worse for your hair. So I think I'm just going to wear a lot more sunscreen and not wear as many hats. And then get my hair cut more frequently. I used to wear my hat and then, like, have my hair stuck upward. So then the hair would be under the hat. And then it wouldn't fall on my face. But now I think I'm just going to, like, not wear hats. We're out here raw dogging hair today and tomorrow and for the future. Where do you see yourselves 5 years from now? I don't know, man. That sounds like a job interview. Hopefully no job interviews ahead. But yeah, if that happens, it is what it is. Hopefully I'm still able to create content. That's the goal. That's the dream. I love creating content. I want to be able to do Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, lots more stuff. Like, I think one of the biggest things that I failed at in the past couple of years, if I'm being 100% honest, like I try to be introspective and be like, what did I mess up on? I think the number one thing I messed up on was not taking advantage of other platforms and like multi-streaming and then pushing more people to watch on YouTube. I think if I had done that, it would be really, really good for me. It would have been even better for me. And I'm going to start doing that now. I just don't know if I've missed the hype train on that. We'll see. I play on a tablet. I always play on a tablet. If I play on a phone, it's only when I'm traveling, and it's only like, I don't even have the phone on me right now, but it's a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. That's the only phone I will ever use for gameplay, like on the go, because it's big and it feels like a tablet. But I will not play on a small rinky-dink phone if I'm recording videos. It's just bad. It's really bad for content because the phone's too small, or this stuff is too small. Yeah, the phone's way too small then. Clash Royale content, your main job? Yep, it is. I mean, I have 700,000 subscribers. Luckily, I'm able to do this full time. Sponsorships and stuff really help out a lot. We haven't gotten that many sponsors the last couple like months. Kind of sad. But I do think that because Q1, like generally, if you guys don't know how YouTube works, the way it works is Q1, which is the first like couple months of the year, is really slow because most people will spend all their money on like stuff and toys and gifts in the new year, or like before the new year actually, sorry about that, right before the new year on like Christmas or holidays and stuff like that. And in January and February, AdSense falls off a cliff because like you can't really advertise when people aren't wanting to buy. So that's generally like why YouTube at January, whatever, is like really hard. And you'll see a lot of YouTubers not even upload around this time. In fact, I've increased my uploading, which is something you will never see from anyone else. I think that most people will decrease their uploading by quite a substantial amount. Okay, I messed that up really hard. I should have just let that go and then try to do some tower trade shenanigans. I also cycle my Mega Minion, so I might be cooked. He's saying good luck, so he's not a very nice person. I don't really like people that say good luck when they're winning. It's not necessarily a big vibe for me. Really dislike this guy, honestly. Alright, we'll go for Evo Zap. Still gets a hit. That's crazy work. Maybe we can still get the Giant here. We'll see if we can go for Rage on Bats or something. I will BM the heck out of this guy if I win. Would love to beat this dude. Rarely do I'm like, no, screw you. But this is a screw you moment for sure. He's going to go in for Lumberjack Balloon probably, so we want to go Giant Prince. We also want to go Bomber on Goblins. Zap on the Bats immediately if we can. Rage here. Just want to get the Prince near the tower, so then we win the game. Alright, this is a W. This is definitely a 20-win moment if I've ever seen one. So when you say good luck when you think you won, and then you lose, is a deserved 20-win, my guy. I hear Raid Shadow Legends is a good sponsor. Ah, dude, Raid Shadow Legends is so clutch. Like, literally without them, I don't think I would have been able to afford all the videos that I did. When I first made the transition to doing full-time content creation, because I got Raid Shadow Legends consistently sponsoring the channel, I actually had the money to pay an editor and lose money on my videos, and then still, like, afford the editing and then afford my like lifestyle and stuff, and where I was in Boston and like, you know, eating like, I guess, $200 of food a month or something like that. It was like, that was it. I like literally had a rice and chicken every month. It was really expensive chicken, but that's basically what I had. All right, on to the next one. It's still sad to me to see that internet norm is toxicity. I mean, that is just one of those things, man. If someone says good luck when they're about to win or they take the tower, it's not something I super love, but it is what it is. What's your favorite video editing software? My favorite video editing software is oh my gosh. I cycled stuff right into the Electric Dragon. I'm a moron. I'm actually a moron. My favorite video editing software is definitely going to be Vegas. Vegas is my favorite, but Premiere is generally the favorite of the best editors. There's just more editing material that you can learn off of when you're doing Adobe Premiere, and it's just really good. If you're a new editor and you don't want to spend any money on any editing software, I would highly recommend using DaVinci Resolve. It's free and it's really good. I would recommend that. But yeah, Adobe Premiere is generally what pros use. I use Vegas because it was faster and just easier, and I used it for a while. And most people will recommend, most people will recommend DaVinci Resolve to anyone that's newer that's trying to start editing. You get your consecutive wins in Pokemon Pocket? I haven't, so I'm gonna do that eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but I will be doing the consecutive wins in Pokemon Pocket soonish. A crap game though, System. What game? You play any other games other than Clash Royale? Yeah, I played Pokemon Pocket, and I play Pokemon Pocket. I play a lot of Pokemon Go, just like, you know, I've been enjoying Pokemon Go just for fun. What software do your editors use right now? Almost all of them just use Adobe Premiere. Almost all of them. Some of them have been messing around with DaVinci Resolve, but for the most part, Adobe Premiere. How much time do you spend on CR daily? Around 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Played any pickleball recently? Yes, I played a ton of pickleball. I actually saw a subscriber to the channel when I was at Redmond, and I was playing in Seattle, and I saw one of you guys. So it was really cool. Made me really happy. Nice haircut, Jack. Well, it's Jake, but thank you, man. I'm glad that you liked my haircut. That's all that matters. What time zone are you in? I'm West Coast, so I'm Seattle time zone. What are we doing here? Pokemon Go, do you partake in the Fuecoco? Yes, I did. And I did not get any hundos. I got -1s. I got -1, and then I played in... I also played trying to capture a lot of... what were they? Like the starter Pokemon evolutions, the Kanto starters. I tried to get like Charizard. I literally lost a 96% IV Charizard. I didn't catch it. And I was throwing excellence, but I just couldn't. There's only 10 balls, and I was like, wait, well, I used golden raspberries and everything. I just didn't get it. I was like really mystified by how that didn't happen. But it was the only one. Sorry, I missed 2 total out of all the raids I did, out of the Dynamax battles. And I did like 15. I missed 2, which was really sad. The one that I missed, one of the really good ones, the Charizard that I missed, was phenomenal. So it was functionally like a hundo. It was like 96. Pretty unfortunate. Do you get black or white Kyurem? I got both. I picked the white path, but I have enough energy on all of them, and I have a couple -1s. I think I have a -2 shiny. I could make Pokemon Go content too. I might. I probably will, honestly. I probably will make Pokemon Go content in Seattle. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be very, very fun. That's like, I want to experiment with more content in general, and I have a second, or I guess I have a third channel called SirTagCR that is Pokemon related. So if you want to subscribe to that, definitely stay connected. There's going to be a PSA grading video on all of the cards that I bought and graded, and from my childhood and everything. Like, those cards are going to be 96 card submission, and I filmed it. We got it edited. It'll be shipped out tomorrow morning. That'll be really fun. Check donuts when you can. Oops, I am so sorry. I am really bad at responding to donations. Like, absolutely awful at it. Seriously, super, super sorry. Chloe, member of 20 months. You've grown so much as a human and a YouTuber. I know. We're almost 6 feet tall. We're still sitting at 5'11". We've grown a lot. I love you, Chloe. Thank you for becoming a member for 20 months and for supporting me along the journey. I can't wait to see like what we end up at 2025 by the end of the year. I really want to keep growing. And there's going to be Brawl Stars content on this channel. There's going to be more Supercell stuff and Pokemon content on a different channel. It's kind of how I want to separate it. Also, thank you for the $1 dono. What's your opinion on the Electro Wizard? I think Electro Wizard is one of those cards that's not necessarily that good, but it's not bad. It's way better than it was before. It used to kind of accomplish nothing, but now with the noticeable damage difference, I think it does more damage. I think that was the buff. It feels a lot better. It feels a lot better to play right now. It feels more consistently strong, and it doesn't feel as wrong playing it. Do you ever play Squad Busters for fun? No, I play 0 Squad Busters. I spent money on the game, and then I just dipped out. Squad Busters is just, it doesn't have that appeal for me. I haven't really enjoyed it, so kind of unfortunate. Like, I like Brawl Stars. I think Brawl Stars is actually a much better game than Squad Busters. I don't know where Squad Busters is going to end up or what's going to happen there, but yeah, if there's a new Supercell game, you guys already know. We're going to be covering it for sure. I use Ewiz in top gameplay, says Evil Monkey. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, there's a lot of people really good at the game that are using the Electro Wizard that are way better than me at the game. I personally just still don't love Electro Wizard that much. It's not like an auto-include in a lot of my decks, but it's still in some of them. It's still in some of them, and it's a very fun card to play because, again, it is versatile, so it allows you to be able to beat people that are maybe worse than you at the game because you have that extra reliability from that card. It's just, even though it's more reliable, it's still not like the best, strongest card or anything. It just can do a lot of different things, and it does them generally pretty well now compared to it did everything mediocrely. Okay, we should have taken the other tower. Why am I cycling the Prince back? Probably because I'm yapping so much. I'm a masterful yapper. If you don't know, now you know, bro. We said not today to that Hog Rider. UCJ said, stop playing Squad Busters. That's all I needed to see. Yeah, he played it like pretty much every day. I also think Juicy J is grinding really, really hard. So I don't think he has as much time, right? I'm not 100% sure, but basically what I've seen from that guy is he literally goes at it 6-7 hours a day. Pretty much the exact same. I think he has pretty much the same work ethic as me. And he does a lot more on stream than I do. But I do a lot behind the scenes. So I respect him. I don't think as many people spend as much time on content, you know, so that was cool. It's cool to see other people in the community really grinding that hard. He does a lot. You ever matched into Juicy yet? Yeah, I've matched into him. Is CR your main source of income, or do you have a daily job? This YouTube channel is my main source of income. All money from the creator code, all money from the editing, sorry, all money from the creator code, all money from sponsors goes directly back into the editing. And then obviously I dip and spend some of my own money in the editing as well, because usually the sponsorships and the creator code is not enough. But yeah, it allows me to put out the best edits and videos I can. And then usually the money that I make from AdSense, that goes into my actual, like, you know, piggy bank of what am I going to spend on my food, my, you know, if I ever go out for food, if I am like living expenses, stuff like that, you know, the basic stuff. Do you have the top 100 global mode? No, I have, I think I finished 130 on this account. I haven't finished top 100 on this account yet. Maybe we can. I'm using the same water bottle right now. Yeah, it's a good water bottle. I really like the color. I think the color just looks better than most of the other ones. A lot of the other ones just look generic and or bad. Best miner deck right now? Not sure. I haven't really played that much miner. I don't think the miner is like, maybe like a miner. You know what? I'll have the best miner deck, but it's like hard to play. It's like a miner Hunter Evolution deck, and that's played pretty consistently by the best players in the world. It's just really difficult to play. I'll make a video on it. I'll have it out in the next 5-6 days. All right, I got you, man. Thanks for asking. Just stay tuned, stay connected, subscribe to the channel, and it'll be out for you. Thanks for recommending that. Is YouTube a good career option? No, it's a horrible career option. YouTube is one of those things that 99% of people that do it won't be able to make it. And then even if you do make it, it's probably not sustainable for a long period of time. And then even if it is sustainable for a long period of time, you might just quit because it's a lot of work and effort. For the few people that make it to the part that I am, you literally have to love it. You have to have a personality that you're not going to get burnt out. You have to have good work ethic. And also on top of that, it's like, you don't know if you're related to a niche or a subject, you don't know if that subject or niche is going to stay alive for forever. So it's like, maybe sometimes it's not even your fault that views go down or whatever. And you have to like mentally be okay with that. And then if you're like Nick or Molt or Chief Pat or whatever, and you make a crap ton of money, you still have to deal with people saying like you fell off or whatever, and you have to have the mentality to be able to deal with that. For me, it is like the best job in the world. I would not trade this for anything. But for most people, this is not a career path. This is more of a hobby that if it works out, it works out. But I would never advise anyone to do YouTube full-time as a job. That is not something that I would recommend for most people. But for me specifically, it works out really well. I'm just built for this, and it's, you know, I'm a professional yapper, so I really like talking. A lot of my friends that were also very good at YouTube, some of them that were super successful, that were getting, all right, like, let's just say some of them were making tens of thousands of dollars a month. Like, literally, they were making back. Like, very, very big YouTubers. Some of them quit. I was like, what? Like, how can you not love this job? Like, how can you not do this? And they're like, dude, I know that you love yapping or whatever, and you're going to be really successful. You're going to become really big one day. But I hate this, and I can't talk to people. I don't really want to just like talk in front of a camera. It feels awkward. It just doesn't feel authentic, and I just don't like it. And they just like quit. I'm like, more power to you, man. Like that's cool. And then they went back to like software engineer jobs, or you know, they did other things in life. So really cool to see that. But also at the same time, it's just like, you know, some people literally just do not like it, and it's stressful as well to like have people like comment on a lot of things. So my friends literally, like when they were 18 years old, they would jump into, you know, they would jump into games in Clash Royale, and they would have a pimple on their face. And then obviously every single person on the internet would be like, wow, did you see your horrendous pimple? Why do you look so ugly or whatever? Like that's something that a lot of people don't have the ability to like zone out and not be like traumatized by. For me, it doesn't really bother me. I kind of expect it. And it also is just like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really care what someone says about my physical appearance as much as I did before. I really did care a lot. And it took a while for me to adjust to that and then like be okay with it. I mean, sometimes there's things that I don't want to see. Like if I had a huge pimple on my face, I probably like just wouldn't respond it, but I would expect it. You know, I'd expect people to do that, and I wouldn't get like triggered over it because you have the expectation, you adjust to it. If that makes sense. Like if you like, or like, oh, why are people so mean? Or like you have that thought, then you're screwed. You're so screwed. Also, a lot of people that are YouTubers, some of them are greedy or just like not great people. They try to farm their subscribers. Like from what I mean is like, if you want to make money off of your audience, I feel like you're generally just like not a good person. There's a lot of people that do that, and I hope that every single one of their careers is short because those people suck. But yeah, that's something that a lot of people do. They'll like take subscription. They'll be like, oh, here's my donation goal, and they'll be like worth a ton of money. They'll be worth a ton of money, and they'll be like, all right, how much money for this donation goal or whatever, and they'll do some like ridiculous donation goal that is like, I don't know, that they don't need the money for, but they're trying to get money from people that don't have as much money. It's just like, it's a weird, wild thing that people do, and I really hate it more than anything. And then also there's a lot of people in YouTube that only really care about like the clout or whatever. Like for instance, I'm not going to name names, this doesn't really matter, but there was like a charity thing. There was a charity stream, and a while back there was some dude during the charity stream that like actively told some of my other friends to not do part of the charity stream because they wanted to be the only person doing the charity stream for the cause that like, you know, needed support, needed help. Because if, you know, someone else did the same thing, then it would take away from their event, and it would make them not get all the recognition and, you know, all of the vibes that they wanted. They wanted all of the recognition. They wanted all of the, you know, they're basically doing a charity stream just so they can get the popularity thing of, oh, I'm a good person, etc., yada yada, which is just messed up, you know. Oh, I'm trash. Oops. I should have just all in. Yeah, I lost. How you done, goofed, guys? It's okay. Sometimes you don't play well. This is definitely one of those games. I also think that Royal Hogs are tough when, you know, you're matching into someone that's got Royal Hogs Firecracker and you have no arrows. And then you also have no way of killing the Royal Hogs because you don't have Dark Prince or Fireball or Splash damage. That matchup's weird. His deck kind of is not necessarily something normal. It is what it is. I still think that the deck that we're playing is really good. I've been kind of zoning off and just talking to you guys. Anyway, basically, a lot of the YouTubers that do YouTube do it for the wrong reasons. Can't really do it long term. And then either drop off, fall off for reasons because their personality just doesn't work for it, or the game doesn't work, can't adjust, whatever. You'll also see a lot of people, like, I think that the number one common trend for YouTubers is they do something, they get famous for it, and then they just continuously do the same thing until they become irrelevant, or, you know, like no one wants to watch them anymore. That's something that I'm trying to stay away from. Like, I'm definitely trying to expand, do new things, also do things that I enjoy for the most part. So then, you know, hopefully people see that I enjoy it, and then they're like, oh, you know, I want to watch someone actually do stuff that they enjoy instead of just trying to chase views. Because personally, like, I can't stand watching people just try to chase views the entire time instead of, like, you know, playing games that they enjoy, doing things that they like. So I don't know. I try to treat like YouTube and everything as a thing that I want to, like, I would want to watch someone doing what I'm doing, basically. Like, if someone doesn't want to watch, sorry, I would never want to create content that I wouldn't want to watch. So all the videos, all the stuff, like, I try to create it the way that I would like to watch it. That makes sense. That's at least the goal. Almost slipped up there. Yes, I was almost a slippery sir. I almost swore. I try not to. I swear quite often. I try not to swear at all on stream because it demonetizes me. And also I want to make sure that YouTube, every single person here that's watching can still watch the channel. So I want to make sure that it's family friendly. At least on this channel, on this YouTube channel, there will never be any swearing. Yeah, so I do swear in personal life. I just try not to swear on YouTube, if that makes sense. We think about Ken, another content creator. I don't really know him super well as a person, but I do think he's doing really well, and I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy to see, like, so for me, I really want to see other content creators for Clash Royale do well for multiple reasons. Number one, keeps the game alive. Number two, it's like a bigger, you know, when someone's doing better than you in a certain area, it's cool because then there's like, oh, there's room to grow. Like, I could definitely do better. It's cool. It's motivational. And also, like, he seems like a good guy. He seems like an authentic person. So, like, anyone that seems like a decent person that's doing well, like, that's something that I want to see. Obviously, I also have no clue what he's actually like in real life. I've never met him before. But, yeah, hopefully I'll meet him eventually. Ken swears a lot. What do you think about that? I mean, that's fine. I swear in real life. So. It's just something that, you know, is not that anything that I'm going to be doing in my content. What do you think I made an RG deck slowly cooking, becoming my main and favorite deck? What type of RG deck? I mean, RG is fine. RG is really good depending on what cards you're using. Also, Electro Dragon just gets cooked by lightning so hard. This is just a very unfair matchup. Like, we have a very good matchup in our favor. You can't really win this. I'm pretty sure. We're just going to Rage and then Lightning to win. Game's over. Why are there no more esports among CR YouTubers? It'd be really fun. It keeps the niche more entertaining. Because esports fell off, man. There's no money left in esports. So, like, there's no way to facilitate that stuff. Do you feel like editing was a game changer for your channel? Yeah, I think that I mean, if I'm being candid, I don't really enjoy watching any of the other Clash Royale content. I also think that if I fell off of, like, enjoying Clash Royale, I might still enjoy my videos, but I don't think I would enjoy anyone else's. That's just the way I see it. I think maybe B-Rad's, because B-Rad does have, like, fast editing, like, whatever. If I wasn't super connected to the person. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are really, really good content, and, like, if you like the person, then you can still watch it. But just, I'm talking from my personal experience. Like, my personal, like, experience of, like, what I think, what I would want to watch, etc. Also, I just jumped into a regular game by accident. I'm sorry about that. We're just going to throw it on the Goblin Gang here. I'm going to stream snipe you. Is that cool? I mean, I can't stop you, so it doesn't matter what I say. Worst deck? The deck that I was playing? For this one? You know Haiti? No, I don't. I mean, I've seen him before. Isn't he a double Prince player? How do some YouTubers get away with swearing so much on YouTube and not to get demonetized? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't want to, like, have that happen. If I spend a ton of money and time on videos and then it gets demonetized, I literally would not be able to do it, man. Like, if I have a negative $300 or $400 video, like, I'm cooked, bro. I can't have it happen. Like, if my production cost is really low, then maybe we could roll around with, like, screwing around and, like, doing more different stuff on the channel. But I really cannot have my channel get demonetized. Do you have a top 100 emote in any account? No, I don't. Do not. I don't know why I said I like only have it on, like, I don't have it on this account, because that insinuates that I might have it on another account. You can swear. It's just how you do it, I believe. Yeah. I don't know. I think like if you do it early on in the video, then it gets demonetized. I think that's one of the things. This is OG logbait. Yeah, this deck is also number 1 in the tournament. I'm guessing I'm playing it just right now, and I won't play it in the tournament, but it's a fun deck to play. It is not fun to play into someone that has Hunter and a fast cycle, though. Let me tell you, it is not fun to play this matchup. It's really not fun to play this matchup. Just lose. It retargeted on my tower for whatever reason. Oh, we're so cooked. I actually cannot believe how hard I just got cooked there. We're getting printed on right now. Bro is finessing me. Stop it, dude. Okay, okay, wait. Maybe a little bit of a subtle flex out here with the Goblin Gang. The princess. Oh! Oh, it's alive! Oh my goodness! Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let me cook. I mean, I don't think I'm winning, but maybe. I should have Goblin Barreled Real on the left, to be honest. We're currently winning right now, so that's crazy. Crazy work. Oops! I did an oopsie. Mom, I did an oopsie. Oh, I'm dead. I think Rocket does enough with something else. Oh, it just does enough straight up. GG. That was a really smart Goblin Barrel on our guy's end. Well played. Well played, well played. When someone plays better than me, always admit it. GG and well played to him. Alright, so yeah, this deck is like number 1 in the world right now on the tournament. I personally don't like it. I don't play it very much. I think it's a high skill deck. It's the rank 1 player. But instead of playing the high skill version, let's show you guys my version. All right, you guys ready for this? This deck is really fun to play. This is probably my favorite deck right now to play in the game. I wasn't going to show this too early because I wanted to show you guys a solid deck that will always work, whatever. I'm okay. I'm here, guys. I got you. Watch this. Look at this. You inspired me to have Din Tai Fung today? Hell yeah, man. Din Tai Fung is awesome. Oh my gosh. Yo, there was a waiter there that one of my friends is named Rosie, and the waiter's name was Roy. I was like, bro, you got to guess her name. You got to guess her name. It's so close to you. It's 1 letter off. And he's just like, he kept guessing incorrectly. And then she's like, oh, I bet you can't get it in the next like 5 times. We'll bet wontons on it. And like, all right. And he got it wrong like 6 or 7 times. And he just gave us a free dish of spicy wontons at Din Tai Fung, which is like $15. I've never seen that in my life. It was so funny. So he's literally the GOAT. It made me so happy. It made me so freaking happy. It was one of the most funny things ever. We gave him an extra tip as well, and it was fun. IRL videos? Maybe. I don't know. I also beat one of my friends in ping pong with a shoe. I was playing with a shoe and I beat him in ping pong. Literally took my shoe off and he was using a paddle. So I think there's a lot of fun moments that I could definitely make content on. I think that we could clip farm IRL for sure. I think it'd be a good time. But I don't think it'd be on this channel. I think it'd be on more tag, more likely than not. I mean, maybe it could be here if I integrate Clash Royale into it in some way, shape, or form. Who knows? How do you get the 20-win emote? Which one? There's 2. One of them you can't get anymore. The other one, you have to win the 20-win challenge whenever it pops up. This one right here is extinct. You can't get it. This one you can get. Oops, sorry. This one you can get still, assuming they put the same one in next year. IRL videos. Maybe. Oh, by the way, we need an IRL skincare routine from SirTag. I mean, the #1 skincare, there's a couple things that I guess you can do if you have acne. Getting a water filter for your like shower is pretty important because usually the quality of water in the shower is really bad. Eating less sugar, going to bed early so you get good sleep, and just eating cleanly helps a lot. A lot of acne is also hormonal, but generally, like, you will have less acne when you get older, but you will also have less acne when you're younger if you, yeah, if you take care of, like, your eating habits, generally. Also, I hate the fact that we're playing as Firecracker, man. Firecracker's so cracked. We don't have any spells in this deck. That's one of the downsides of it. We have to do dual lane pressure if we have any hope of winning, to be honest. Alright, we're just going to spam everything we own in the left side, and hopefully it works. Don't really know. We'll see. The next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I think we cook. I just don't know how hard we cook. Don't get it mistook. We're going to give him the cook. He's going to be shook. I hope the Goblin Gang just freaking wrecks him. Hell yeah, dude. Skeleton's me, daddy. Nah, that's not what we want to see at all. We just keep going high cannon carts because pretty safe against firecrackers. Nice! Wait, that's really good. We'll pop an ability here. Hopefully able to hit something. Anything would be cool. Wait, this is king. Yes, sir. Wow, he lost with firecracker into that. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. It's just the ability to overwhelm and do dual lane pressure is generally the way that you want to play with it. It doesn't have a big spell, so a lot of times you're going to be winning with Mother Witch Piggies. Really fun deck. Which audience do you have from India? It's actually growing. My Indian audience is massive compared to what it was before, so shout out to you guys. Seriously, thank you so much for watching me around the world. No matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're from India, from the US, wherever. I do appreciate you guys. Are you married and have kids? You look like a dad. I'm so far off of that, man, that I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Some of my friends are married now. I guess one of my friends is married, and we're all like, what the heck? There's no way. And he's like, yep, got married. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. One of my friends is actually married. I am now getting to the age where I do have friends that are married. And Surgical Goblin has kids. And Oxalate has kids. So some Clash Royale people have kids. People just have different life trajectories, and people have different, you know, things that they put importance on. Right now, for me, the most important thing is to create the best content I can and really have fun. I'm also really happy with like how I'm looking and like what I'm doing with my aesthetics of like working out and eating. Like I'm really, really proud of that. So I think, you know, when you have kids, you kind of have to be in a different frame set where you want to really concentrate on them and not just you. And right now it's all about me, and I want to create the best life I possibly can enjoy. And when I have kids, if I have kids, I want to make sure that I can devote all my time to them instead of being as selfish as I am right now, because I deserve to be selfish. You got to, you know, do what you want to do in life. And I don't know if I'll have kids. Maybe. All right. We're going to go in for cannon cart probably. Go wall breakers in this side. Force elixir there. Definitely want him to drop all of his elixir on that side, ideally. You can go cannon cart here. Mother Witch as well. Fine. I think. Not 100% sure on anything like that, but who knows. We're going to get that on the tower, which is crazy work. Maybe not. Oh, man. That's insane. I only got 2. Kind of sucks. I don't know how we keep matching a firecracker every game. It's kind of rigged. And then the Ice Spirit just does not die. Jumps on my stuff. That does hit tower, so that's good. I just probably lose here to the firecracker evolution. And balloon. This is just a really bad matchup. I actually don't know how I got this one, guys. This is definitely a unwinnable situation where you match into a fast cycle firecracker balloon deck when you have no anti-air answers. So I would say like this deck is pretty good. It's really unlucky if you match into firecracker, and it's also very unlucky if you match into someone that has balloon, because you really only have Mother Witch Goblin Gang. So dude, I don't know. Really good deck, very fun deck. It's just super sucky if you match into someone with double small spells for your bait deck that also has firecracker that you can't kill, and they have cannon for defensive building, and they have balloon, which you can't kill. It's like, that was the recipe for disaster. That was insane. You have a P.O. box? I will not be doing P.O. box stuff. First, raise yourself, man. Yeah, 100%. You got to raise yourself. Not selfish. You're responsible for your own well-being. Yeah, I mean, well, you could call it different things. I think it's justified selfishness as well. Like, I think that's a good thing to say. Are recruits good for this global tournament? I think if you want to play like a recruits deck, this is a really good deck that's not recruits. Recruits are fine, but I like this deck a lot. Deck is very fun to play. I just don't trust these, I don't trust these players, man. What can I say? What can I say? I don't trust the way that you're going to play, bro. Okay. Say less. Give me 4 pigs. Being jiggy with a piggy, man. I hope that his bandit dies to the Goblin Gang Mother Witch. Horse and arrows. We've already activated King Tower, so just go Spear Goblins. That's fine. That's fine. He's not going to really support that or do anything. The bats get 1 hit on my tower, I think. Bloody Firecracker. Elijah, I'm going to make you my little Princess Jerbear. Damn, dude. That's, you're getting me teary-eyed out here, man. That's, this is an emotional moment. I didn't know that you were poetic like that. I didn't know you would give him that type of treatment. Hey, pause. Lock that guy up. No, seriously. Guy's got a Mega Knight with Tombstone. He does need to be locked up. This guy is a menace to society. Alright. We're totally fine with this. I can just go Cannon Cart. Go Cannon Cart to snipe the Firecracker, ideally. Boom! Bye, Felicia. That was so clean. And then we can go Skeleton King, pull the Bats and the Mega Knight. I wonder where the Skeleton King gets pulled. We'll probably go Bats on the left side, if I had to guess. I bet you goes Bats on this. Oh, that's better for me. That's better. That's significantly better. Thanks, buddy. We got a Piggies. Thank you for the Skeleton Army. We got a Goblin Gang on the other side. And we're saying, bye-bye, Felicia. Sayonara. This wasn't even close. Yeah, he is absolutely unbelievably wrecked. I want a 3-crown. I'm gonna go Bandit on this. Let's go Goblin Gang. No! Tiberius, why would you do such a thing? Tiberius, you're making me delirious! I hate it. I hate the fact that he didn't let me 3-crown. Would you ever stream during the day or the night? I mean, it's hard to say, man. I kind of am more of a dialed in the morning type of person, but I generally stream more at night because I have more time then. At the end of the day, when I've done everything, when I've done all the important things that I need to do for my content, for making videos, I generally have more time. I'm trying to stream at 12 p.m. PST, noon, every single time I upload my videos, 3 p.m. EST, 12 PST, so Pacific Standard Time, and then yeah, I'm trying to stream and upload at the same time every day, but I'm not able to. I don't know why. Just like it's been more difficult when I'm doing a lot of different things. Like I can't tell you how many different re-renders I've had for the same thumbnail for my Pokemon channel. Like I've done so many different renders because I wanted to make substitutions and make it better. Laurent says you're the most handsome CR streamer. Dude, it's just because I got a haircut, man. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you. Oh no, I fumbled! I fumbled! This is a generational... Okay, never mind. It's not a generational tumble. I thought we were screwed. I love humankind, says Elijah. I love you, man. You're kind. You're a human. Have you been to Federal Way? Yes, I've been to Federal Way quite a bit. I've been there for Pokemon stuff. Do you have a cap limit for star points? I don't know. Not sure. Try chicken biryani. Bruv, it's so nice. I gotta check it out. I mean, if you guys have any dishes or places that I should try in Washington, let me know. I will go. I'll probably go. If there's good ratings at a place that I haven't tried, I will go. Please. Yeah, it didn't work. Guess I'm going to go Spear Goblins because the cannon cart is going to tank, so we get extra Spear Goblin shots, maybe. Get Mother Witch up in here, so we get 3 little piggies. I need your barber's number. He's got you looking fresh. Yeah, my barber's awesome. Him and I, we go way back, man. He's the homie. Mankite is Corellia. I'm from Corellia. All right. I didn't know that was a thing. What's the Pokemon channel? I can't find it. Am I actually dumb? You're not dumb at all, dude. It's really like low subscriber count, so it's hard to find. It's SirTag. It's actually on my main channel. If you want to, you know, just click, you know, I think that if you click the main channel homepage, you can check it out from there, most likely. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Let's just pop the ability. Because any skeletons at all will be annoying for him. He has to respond to that. He's probably just cooked. Like the skeletons by themselves into Cannoneer is so annoying. Cannoneer just does not do well into it. So even if there's not that much value that you would typically get from the skeletons, you have to identify what your opponent has, and sometimes they're just going to be pissed. He's so angry right now. He's spamming well played. It's very sarcastic. And he's so pissed. He's so mad right now, man. He's actually an angry Andy. I think we found an angry Andy in the house, guys. Do you have any console PC games that you're into? Well, when the new Pokemon Stadium or whatever comes out, I will be playing the heck out of that. That will be probably my favorite game on console, and I'll be grinding it religiously. This is probably going to be a W. Even if you go in for that, I think I'm okay. Because we can just go Skeleton Army. He's so pissed right now. He's a totally triggered Ted. I don't even know what to say. He's dead though. He's gonna just lose. He's so angry. I don't know, man. Like, is his rank like super high or something? Does he think he's like a lot better than me? I'm not sure. I'll just say GG and we'll take a look. You do landscape streams to show your face. Why not put your face on the King Tower like Ian? Ian doesn't do that anymore. It actually doesn't look good, in my opinion. Want me to link his predictions? Yeah, go for it. You can link my, No, this guy didn't have any ranks that were even close to mine, so I don't know why he's spamming, like, well played to me every 5 seconds like he should have beat me or something. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Sometimes people do that. It's whack. UI, I left the stream, found the channel, subscribed, came back for another stream, and had another ad for you. Get that bread, sir. Thanks, man. Born and raised in Seattle, still there. Would be great to meet you in person. Still hoping to see you at Pike Place or at an event in convention centers. Love the content. Yo, I think there's going to be a Pokemon event in one of the convention centers during, like, I forget what it's called. It's Card Party. I'm probably going to go to that all 3 days. So I'll definitely be there in Seattle, which will be fun. If you guys ever see me in Seattle, please stop me and say hi. No matter if I'm with girlfriends or a bunch of dudes, doesn't matter. Always stop me and say hi. It'd be fun to see you guys. I love your streams because we get life advice and Clash Royale tips. I mean, the life advice is just like my experiences. So I mean, I don't know if the life advice is amazing or anything like that. It's just telling you what happens for me. Try Full Fusion and Federal Way. It rates really well. I'll take a look. I'm actually gonna copy that right now because I go to Federal Way like around once every other month for Pokemon stuff, or I've been going there. I just copy and pasted your message in my notepad. So in Discord, one of the things that I did is I used to have groups or like, you know, groups with Brawl Stars where I'd call my friends and stuff. But if people like, you know, stop talking in group chats, if I'm the leader of the group chat, I kick people out and then I keep the chat as a notepad and I just use that for like food recommendations, like YouTube related stuff that I want to transfer between my phone and also my computer. So I do that quite often. Girlfriends. No. I meant girls that are friends. You feel me? Okay? Or whatever. Doesn't matter. Well, probably will have a girlfriend, but you know, it's just like, it's one of those things, man. Probably one of those things. You need to stream from atop Mount St. Helens. Mount St. Helens would be awesome. I love your streams. Thanks, man. Read that multiple times. I guess I really wanted the boost. Hope everything's going well. Everything's going great. What's up, Eddie? What's going on, brother? Okay, so with this deck, we don't want to cycle anything behind our tower because our opponent's just going to rocket it. There, he just rocketed randomly anyway. It's time to spam! Wham, bam, I spam! Bam, I spam! Oh no, man. I don't know how's it gonna go. I have no clue what's gonna happen here, but I guess we mess around and find out today. I have no clue how this is gonna go. Sometimes the skeletons just spawn endlessly. We're cooked. Alright, we're not cooked. I feel like it could have been better. He's gonna Valk left, so let's go Goblin Gang Lumberjack on the right. That NATO is so obnoxious. Lumberjack, lock tower, please! Literally getting spell cycled. You hate to see it. Oh no, I goofed. Not good. Let's just spam as much as we can on the right side and see if anything happens. Oh, we didn't get jiggy with the piggy, man. He's probably gonna Mega Minion on this. I'm trying to, like, maybe finesse it with a piggy. Pop an ability. Oh, it just dies, right? And we have a lot of pigs. There's potential. We didn't get any of the wall breakers on the tower. Kind of a rough matchup, to be honest. Rocket Cycle with Evo Valkyrie and Log NATO, Tesla, Ace Wizard. Not a really good, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's winnable for sure if I just did more damage to the right side. That was a tough one. Spell Cycle in overtime is cooked. Well, Spell Cycle when you have that amount of answers to me is definitely cooked. All right, I think we're going to win like 2 more games. I think we'll win 2 more games. We'll win this next one and then we'll win more. How does he get away with rocketing nothing? Because he gets such positive elixir trades with the Valkyrie Evolution, Ice Wizard, Log, Tornado, that he can kind of just do that. And the cards that are such good counters to what we have that it just doesn't matter. All right, we're going to lock in to win 2 games. Wall Breaker's in the middle. See what we can do. We're forcing on Musketeer. That's 4 elixir from our opponent. We don't get any damage there. Kind of sucky, but it is what it is. Kind of want to go in for Goblin Gang here and Lumberjack here. Safest bet. Oh, no! Snowball, this means it's Balloon deck. I lose. I literally just lose. Rough, buddy. Oh, that's so rough. This is not good. Oh, that's really unlucky. It's going to be Balloon with Bomb Tower and double small spells. I actually just get cooked. I'm getting farmed out here by matchups. If we lose this one, we'll jump on our other account and play some more there. A little bit more. I tried to get an ability down, but I didn't get lucky. I guess we're going to Skeleton Army directly on this, but he's going to probably Balloon. But I had to guess, you know? Alright, so we're going to try to isolate our stuff so we have enough Spear Goblins to kill the Balloon. I played that pretty much perfectly. I don't think I could have played much better than that, identifying what my opponent's deck was and like really making a good response. I'm still getting fried. I'm still getting farmed. Still getting farmed by bad matchups. A little bit unlucky. This deck, this is it. This is the worst matchup in the game for our deck, I think. is matching into someone with balloon when you don't have anything besides Mother Witch. And then they have double small spells with a bomb tower. It's just super lame. Part of the game, though. Especially since you can cycle a bomb tower and get away with it. Criminal. Criminal! Tell you. Wait, the lumberjack's on the tower, probably. Alright, we probably go Mother Witch back, maybe. I'm gonna be confused on what he does. Oh, that's just great. Yep, just a huge counter. It's tough. I can't really pop ability. He did cycle his miner though, so there's that. We gotta kill that quick because he's gonna balloon. Likely just lose. As I said before, matchup's just like not fair. Even if he plays horrendously. It's just not possible to kill the balloon. He's got double small spells, so he just cooks. Totally got farmed by a matchup here, man. We're gonna have to go wall breakers into this after he drops his spells. Like, he's got so many. Literally got farmed by matchups. That's so lame. Nothing I could have done, my dudes. Yeah, I mean, literally that's also like kind of luck based if you're gonna do that, like throwing the miner down. Could have maybe lost. That was a really bad miner. Yep, it's okay. I guess that sometimes happens in Clash. You sometimes do get farmed by two impressively awful matchups. This one, the last one, was out, like, you can't win. The one before is possible to win if you get more damage in single, but this guy has to be just trash at the game to lose that one. With the double small spells bomb tower into the bait deck when we don't have a real way of doing it. This deck that we're playing is really good. You just don't really match into the double small spells balloon deck very often. I think we played against balloon 3 times. Or sorry, 2 times. One here, which was really crazy. As soon as we switched to this deck, we match into balloon here. Yeah, we played against a balloon an abnormal amount of times. Right here with double small spells. And then right here. I don't know. Out of, like, how many games was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 5 games, we got 3 really bad matchups. 2 of them, 2 out of 5 is balloon, which is 40% of the games. Kind of insane. Kind of insane to match into balloon 40% of the time. Anyway, we could just jump onto ladder with this and then show you guys kind of... Ooh, no. I want to save this for... Yeah, I wanted to hit Ultimate Champion on stream with you guys. I think we'll do a different stream for that. So we'll go jump onto our mini account. Switch to that. See what we can do. No worries, bro. Thanks, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes that stuff do happen, you know? You can't really do anything about it. It do be that way. I think dual aim pressure is probably the best way to win, but yeah, always do that. All right, so we'll switch to a different deck, whatever we have here. So we just like end on a W. There's a lot of unique decks that we could play. Oh, we can play this one. I haven't played this in forever. I really haven't even played this in a long time. Oh, it's so cool. So, like, Royal Hogs probably aren't played that much. I want to see if there's a different version of this that's played at the top 200. I just want to see, like, maybe a different deck, just so I can show you guys something else. I love the deck that we just lost with. Sometimes you just don't get the matchups you're looking for, and when that happens, it's okay. I do think the Prince deck that I showed at the start is probably the most reliable, so I would recommend that. But yeah, the number 2 deck in the world is the deck that I was playing. So, I mean, it's really good on ladder. You'll have more than 50% win rate when you probably play it, but You won't always get like what you want all the time whenever you're playing Clash. You know, you can't always get lucky. You can't always get fair matchups. Balloon deck is played at number 17 in the world, so it's not a bad deck by our opponent. Just interesting. Oh, wait, this is really cool. Wait, there's an Evolved Hunter deck that I haven't looked at yet. Wait, let's play that. I've never seen this one. Wait, this is really, really cool. We're going to play one game with it just to see how it works. Maybe it works well. Maybe it doesn't, but I guess we're on a journey to find out. Mess around and find out here, eh? Also, by the way, if you guys are enjoyed the content today, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channels to stay connected for more content. And I'll be putting out a video again tomorrow, early in the morning. So within, you know, around 12 hours from now, there will be another video. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I don't know if you do or not. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll hate it. Maybe you'll love it. We'll see. All right, so we want Skeleton King, arrows, Dark Goblin. We need one more card. Miner, Skeleton King. Cannon card. I have the cannon there instead. I was like, wait, what am I missing? Where did I mess up? Here we go. All right, let's run it. The count doesn't have Hunter Evo. It doesn't matter if you don't have Hunter Evo. It'd still work. I'm pretty sure it gives you access to every evolution. Am I wrong? Does it not give Hunter Evo? Does it not give Hunter Evo? Did I put it there? Oh no! This guy! Diabolical with it. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We pull the battle healer and concentrate our attacks on the battle healer as early as we can. And then use our cannon cart on the remnants of the lumberjack, and we should be good. I played that pretty well. Isolated my opponent's stuff. Oh, you're right. No Evo. Dang. Yeah, I guess you can use Dark Goblin Evolution instead. But yeah, this is the deck that's played right now currently. You could use Bats Evolution as well instead of Hunter. I think that's probably best. I'd probably use Bats over everything else. For extra anti-air defense too. Cooked? Yeah, no, I got cooked by myself. It's okay, guys. We'll assert dominance with one evolution here. We're devolving ourselves. We're devolving ourselves with no evolution. That's how we roll. And this Evo, it's not available in the months in global tournaments. You know what? That's kind of sad that they don't give access to everyone to have evolutions, the new ones. Because I'm sure like people would love to play the new evolution in global tournaments and stuff like that. I think the reason for why they do that is, you know, you could say two sides. There's the generous side. There's also the, you know, they want to farm us. The farm us side is like they don't want to give us access to the evolutions unless we pay for it, so then more people pay for it so then they can experience the overpowered fun new cards. The thing that you might be like, they don't want to ruin the competitive nature. The generous interpretation is like, they don't want to ruin the competitive nature of global tournaments. They want it to be fair for everyone because not everyone has been playing against it or used to the card. So then if they, you know, have to play against it and get used to it in a global tournament for the very first time, it's not fair. But like, obviously, I think it's the farming one. But if you want to be generous, you could say they don't want to ruin the competitive integrity of these global tournaments. I really firmly don't think it's the case, but that is one interpretation you could give. Who wins 1 IRL? You or Chloe? Straight hands? Dude, Chloe take me easy. You seen Chloe in Clash Royale? He is a beast. I could not hang. Alright. I feel like Chloe just whip out the tornado and just blow me away. Alright, what are we going to do here? I think we're kind of close. We can't go same side as this guy or we're going to lose. He's just going to keep hauling me. This is not good. I wish I had an evolution. Alright, we can pull the Elixir Golem as far as possible here. Hunter directly on top of the Electro Dragon. Arrows here. I need to kill his cards. I think I played that perfect. Like, legitimately, I think I did. And he's got, like, Earthquake, which is really bad for me. If you guys didn't know, Earthquake full counters Mortar. That defense was sick. Alright, we're gonna go dueling pressure. We'll pop the ability when we get the chance, when more of the goblins die. Wait. In Spear Goblin's Miner here on the right side. He's not ready. Bro's not ready for this juice. He's not ready for this level of heat. Let's go. Taste defeat, my dude. Oh, yeah. That was a good win. We take it. They don't trust their own balance team. Oh, that'd be funny. Remind me to come if you ever need a lawyer for generous interpretation. I got you. I got you, man. I give you the most generous interpretations ever. No, I try to think through things a lot. Usually one of the things that I do before I like come up with an assessment on something is I'll try to think like what's the most generous, what's least generous, what's a mix, what's more likely to happen. And then if I think that, then I generally cover all bases and I think over more things than I would previously or usually. It's better to really analyze everything before you make an assertion on things. I try to like really think, what is their reasoning? What could they be thinking, you know? Also, I just raw dogged another one evolution game, so that's great. Just for fun, I guess. Just for life to be a little bit more challenging. Evo? Yeah, who needs an Evo? Who needs a second Evo out here, guys? Do you want me to play with 0 Evos? Guys, let me know in the chat. Do you want me to play the next game with 0 evolutions? I'm so down. I'm so down. If you guys want to see it, type 1 in the chat. Or let's do it. Let's devolve. Let's devolve out here. If you want to see a 0 evolution game, let me know in the chat. I'm so down. I'm all the way down. Oh my gosh. There's no way. We're going to do it. All right, we'll play one more game. Free to play. 0 evolutions. Next game. We'll go crazy with it. We'll go crazy with it. Wait, this guy is going to get finessed. He's going to lose that princess. All right, we're going to play super well in this game. I promise. Kill the spear goblins. The cannon cart's going to survive. We're going to miner here with the mortar still targeting tower. Goblin gang is going to be beautiful on most of the goblins that are annoying. Spear goblins will die to the log, unfortunately, so we're going to go for more. This is beautiful. He's in a bad spot. He doesn't have log, doesn't have ice spirit. He's going to take damage guaranteed. He'll probably princess on me. We'll try to go for either a skeleton. I can react fast enough. I'm fast enough. Believe in me, boys. Believe in me. Think we can kill the princess with a mortar? You can do it! Wow. You brought dishonor upon my family. That's sad. That's going to kill the spear goblins. And then I can miner on the princess. And then I can go goblin gang on the rest of this stuff. And then pop the ability when he logs on the goblin gang. Then I just get free shit. We are chilling. Oops. Free stuff. Free stuff. Free stuff. I said free stuff, guys. I said free stuff. Definitely. Oops. Turns out, when you lose your evolutions, you lose your brain cells. I said free stuff, definitely. It's okay. We're chilling, we're chilling. Sushi burrito sounds so good. Dude, I'm literally crying right now. You see boss heartbreak? Dude, I read that as heart attack. Oh my gosh. You said free chip? Yeah, free chip. Ah. All right, guys, I have a confession. I watched the Ken video recently, like for a little bit, like the first like minute. I don't know if he's unironically, like, I don't know if he's doing this on purpose, but whenever he says deck, it sounds like something else. You guys let me know. Is that an inside joke between him, or is it just like, is he doing it on purpose, or like what? It sounds like something else. Whenever he says deck. I heard that? Yeah. No, man. All right, I'm trying to put the talking point on something else. He does it on purpose? Okay, yeah, I figured. That's for sure on purpose. He used to say it normally. Yeah, yeah, I figured. Can you change your background? I can change the colors so then you'll just end up tasting the rainbow in the background for sure, dude. I can make you feel the rainbow, taste the rainbow with the colors constantly changing as like Skittles. I don't know if that's something that you would want to see though. Because Ken is in New Zealand, people actually say it like that. Wait, do they actually? There's no... I gotta try it on the Australian guy that's at pickleball. I gotta get him to say deck and see what it sounds like. Hey, I will report back to you guys. I clipped that. I'll never forget that. No, stop, dude. You guys remember when if you swore you got banned from like you got removed from the creator code? I remember Ken having to like cut out a swear or something from his video. Like they messaged him and they're like, you need to remove this, and he like literally like removed it. It was really funny. Or maybe it wasn't Ken, maybe it was someone else. I don't remember, but someone had to remove it from their video. It was very funny. That haircut looks nice. Yeah, thanks, man. Pause. Dude, no pauses here. Full send. Yeah. Alright, we can go for a miner here in front. I think we're in a good spot, guys. We might win with 0 evolutions. We've lost all our brain cells, but we haven't lost the game. What's up? Oh, by the way, I had a background before. I don't know if you guys remember. If anyone watched my videos in Boston, did anyone watch my videos in Boston at all? Everyone was wondering, was my background real? It was brick wall. This brick wall was so bad. It proliferated dust everywhere. So whenever I was looking at just anything in general, dust would come flying in my face. It would go all over my, like, I don't know, ergonomic setup, and it would ruin everything. It'd make me so sad. Dude! Yo, I can't lose to you right now. Calm down, brother man. Calm down, brother man. You do not have to go in for the audacity of the Sparky at the bridge like that. Holy... Wait, that wasn't even at the bridge. That was a full send. That was a nuclear play from our dude. That was insane. I can't believe he just did that to me. I literally could have gone 3 crown. Oh my goodness. That would have been tragic. Anyway, we walk away with the win. That's what's up. Drop yours, Jer Bear. Oh my gosh. I thought you meant drop your like at. Oh my goodness. All right. We're done with that. We're not going to read that. You might want to try Bond some. I'll take a look. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, I'll take a look at everything. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. That's going to be the end of the video or live stream today. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. And subscribe for daily content. I put out videos every single day. The decks that I showed today are at the top of leaderboard and the best decks in the game right now for Clash Royale if you're trying to win the double evolution tournament or get 15 wins or just play the game and have fun. They kind of are recommended in the order that I played them. First and foremost, I would probably recommend that Giant Prince deck. I was just able to zone off and just have fun and win a lot of games. Really think it's good. If you guys want to see another Skeleton King deck, one with Royal Giant that I think is probably a really good deck for ladder, that wouldn't be the same thing kind of as this Royal Tournament. This Royal Tournament's just like, you know, the decks that I'm showing that are consistently at the top the entire time. But if you want to see something that's good on ladder, one other person in the top 200 is playing this very cool Skeleton King deck that I've been loving. And if you guys want to see it, check it out in the pinned comment. It's been around for forever. It's been one of the most played decks in the World Finals and competitive Clash Royale, and also in the top 200 for so long that I don't even remember. Yeah, check that out in the pinned comment. It's one of the best decks in the game. And it's all cards that won't get nerfed for a while, ever. Like, in my opinion, I don't think these cards will get touched by Clash Royale. You check out that video and you upgrade the deck, you will lock into something that will stay strong for a long time. So check out that video in the pinned comment. It was a really fun video to create too. I was super proud of it. And if you guys want to see that, it'll be in the pinned comment for you to watch. Like as always, if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace, love, and no matter when or where you guys are watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks again for the vibes. Peace.